Oh, ow, 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 ow. Nothing is worth doing this. Like, it's not worth it. It looks so, like, dead. Hello everybody. I have something extra spicy for you all today. It's an extra special one and I think you guys are going to love it. It's something that, again, why
do these people do these stupid things?
I will just put a disclaimer here. Please, for the love of God, do not do this at home. It is the epitome of stupidity. Please don't do it. It's not what we want done. To be honest, I've only just discovered this just on my searches for juicy videos for you guys, and I can't believe people would do this to themselves. We have people using acid to close up their stretched ears. I feel like we know how I feel about piercing tutorials, and I've also looked at a removing your own piercing scar tutorial also, which is here. Crazy. But today is a whole new day. A whole new world. We have these people who have decided to use acid to close their stretched ear holes instead of getting it done surgically. Wow, 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 wow. This is not an okay thing to do. Don't do this. I just think it's so silly. It is. Why would you do it? I don't even bloody know. I think you need to see it because, to be honest with you, what is happening? And I am blown away by the stupidity, and I think you'll enjoy the stupidity of this one. So let's bloody get into it.
It's a little bit harder for me joining the military because of all these stipulations. I'm gonna have tattoos, I have piercings. But just a little insight, I was a 7/16. That's a little bit above a double gauge, which is the size that you can't come back from.
I'll just pause it here because I'll have to check what that size is, because America has completely different measurements to us, like in all things. So it's super confusing because our measurements for things like our plugs, our tunnels, and our tapers, they're all done in millimeters. So when we say a size of a plug or something like that, we will say like 20 millimeters instead of, I don't know what your fraction is for that. So I just had to look it up. So it says that 7/16 are 11.13 millimeters. Again, is a little bit different to how ours are done because ours are in millimeters. So like we do whole numbers. People will say, you can't go back from 10 millimeters. And that's kind of what she's saying, that she's like a little bit over that size. Don't know what 10 millimeters is in fraction numbers.
You go to MEPS, which is the medical exam. They have to be able to shine a light through your earlobe. And as you can see, if they shine a light through my earlobe, they're gonna see the other side, which is a big no-no. They're gonna send you home. So
the thing is that even using this acid, I don't see it closing it the entire, like the full way. I had my ears stretched to, I think it was 10 millimeters. So that would be just smaller than the size that she said she went to. And I can tell you what, I could definitely shine a light through. Shine a little light on me. Something tells me that yes, it will close it slightly. And by closing it, it's like eating away at the flesh so that they can like join back together. But something tells me that it won't close completely. I totally understand her frustrations though, because it's not like she went to a huge size that she was thinking like 100% I'm gonna have to get surgery. Like, I get that. But she did say that she knew that she went past the point of like where it would close.
I have to now close my ear. Let me first say I'm not a medical examiner, so if you do this at home and you screw yourself over, please don't try to sue me. I'm a broke bitch. I have nothing to give you, okay? That being said, I'm a broke bitch, so I cannot afford that expensive ass surgery. If I could afford a surgery, I would get my ass done. Excuse me, I wouldn't get my ears done. Let me just say that.
Any risk you take with body modification is the fact that it is going to cost you money, and it could potentially cost you money for like the rest of your life. So you sort of need to be ready and prepared for that. Don't do it if you're not prepared for the consequences of getting body modifications. The point of body modifications is that it has a permanency to it, and that's why it is so like shocking and like outrageous to some people, because they wouldn't want to do that to themselves. But here we are. Years later, everyone wants their ears stitched up. People want their tattoos removed. This is inclusive of plastic surgery as well. Like, if you were to get breast augmentation, that doesn't last forever. Anytime we're modifying our bodies, we're preparing ourselves to potentially have to pay more in the future. And the fact that you would put yourself at risk of this, like putting acid on yourself to close something. Think about it this way, is the fact that this could end up being a much more expensive procedure than you initially thought. Because if you were to wind up like in hospital or something from this and potentially mutilate yourself from burning your ears, like there could be so many more complications. So it's sort of like, go to a professional. I get that she's telling people not to do it, but at the same time, you're still showing people how to do this.
I watched a couple of videos on YouTube. I did a little research and I found this method with TCA acid.
TCA acid, danger, corrosive, severe burns to area contacted, harmful if swallowed. So, in other words, it's not safe. It will cause burns to your skin. Why would you put this on your skin? The thing is, like, people have seen it done on other people and then they automatically think that it's fine. I did try and watch some of the other videos, but they weren't really doing it in a tutorial sort of sense. It was just sort of like, oh, here, I'm doing it. This is what happens.
I ordered my kit off of Amazon for like $15, not expensive at all. It came with the acid.
Don't be promoting where you bought it from, please. I hate this. Guys, don't listen to that. You didn't hear where she got that from.
And I got 100% so that it can work as fast as possible. It comes with a little triple antibiotic ointment, which is great. It came with gloves, which is great because I didn't want to go to the store for any. And it came with Q-tips, and that's great because I was going to take some from my friendly YMCA. So you're going to need all of that. You're also going to need some petroleum jelly, and you're going to need some baking soda, which I got some in a cup because I got some from my neighbor. Imagine how weird it is asking my neighbor for some baking soda. I think they think I'm in here cooking crack. I don't have any petroleum jelly, and that's just going to be the protectant for your ear. So I'm going to use coconut oil instead. Let's start by putting my gloves on. Before I even touch this motherfucking shit. But we're going to be careful with the gloves because we got to reuse these gloves. I'm not going to the store for no more gloves.
I can't. It's not a safe thing to do. And you're going to be even reusing the gloves. Like, that's not sanitary. Even the gloves don't look sanitary that came with it. If this doesn't scream that you shouldn't be doing this, then I don't know what bloody does.
I got 100%. I'm going to dilute it a little bit. You see where it's at right now? I'm going to dilute it a little bit with water. I poured out about that much.
I'm sure it's super potent, so even taking that much out, I don't know if that's really gonna change a lot.
So the whole theory behind this is that it's gonna burn my lobe, all right? And then when you burn the lobe, it's just gonna have to naturally heal back up. The healing process is going to make it, you know, ugly, nasty, scab, but it's gonna eventually close up until either, depending how many times you do it, until it's completely closed.
The fact that these people are like willingly burning themselves like with an acid. I don't know if you guys have heard much about people getting burnt with acid and that sort of thing. It is horrendous. Like, it is torturous. It is awful. Why would you put acid on your own skin to do something like this? It is so dodgy. It is so unsafe. Like, oh my God. I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just, this is not okay. You're burning your skin so that it basically becomes a wound to close back up. I mean, we've heard it all. Like, people used to say that you could use like sandpaper to sand open the ear, make it a wound so that it will close up again. But this is a whole nother thing. I don't think people understand what putting acid on your skin does. You are killing a part of your body. Just think of it like this. You could end up with a whole chunk of your ear like eaten away. You don't really know what you're doing here. So you're just sort of like hoping for the best. Don't fuck around with acid.
I'm gonna start by taking a Q-tip and some coconut oil. My coconut oil is dirty because I use that shit everywhere. Ooh, I think I got some on my neck, y'all. Oh shit. That shit, okay. You ain't no bitch. Don't be no bitch. Ooh, I get on my neck, y'all. Okay, so I'm gonna coat this part because I really don't want it. Now it is a chemical burn, so of course it's gonna spread. That's why I have to use a protectant.
A chemical burn.
A chemical burn.
And you are willingly doing this to yourself.
Now you cannot just leave the acid on your skin. You do have to take it off. That is why you have the baking soda as the neutralizer. I'm not gonna use all this baking soda because like I said, I asked my neighbor for this motherfucking shit and I didn't buy no more, and I'm not buying no more. You got a nice little paste, just a little bit. You don't need a lot. Now that your ear is protected, you've already put your protectant, you got your neutralizer ready, locked and ready to go.
Neutralizer. She's talking like she's a chemist at this point. But a chemist would probably like combust if they saw this. Like, oh my god.
So, you've diluted your acid. So I've already did.
Just listen to those
now,
words.
Like I said, you do not keep this on and like keep it on all day. Have it on for 5 to 7 minutes. I've seen some people say 5 to 7 minutes. I've seen some people say 5 to 10 minutes. I'm gonna see how long I can last. I do need this to work as quick as possible, so I'm possibly gonna just do 10 minutes. I'm gonna take a little bit of the cotton off.
She's definitely tough, I will say
so that. It goes exactly where I want it to
go.
go.
My god, she don't give a fuck.
Just keep a little bit of cotton on that motherfucker. So it's gonna. Oh, fuck. Shit! My unsteady ass hand. I got the ass all the way up motherfucking. See, that's why you need petroleum jelly, y'all. You know?
That was so far. What you doing? What are you doing?
Crazy. I don't feel anything. They better not have sent me a vial of motherfucking water. Oh, okay, I feel it. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, other ear. Oh, shit! Okay, please be more careful than me because, ooh, that ear is burning, baby!
See how easily, like, she hit that part of her ear? It could drop easily onto any other parts of your skin, onto your face, onto your neck, like she already hit it on her neck too. Why would you willingly, like, just play with acid like this?
Breathe, breathe, breathe. Woo! Oh my god, it burns! Yes. Okay, fanning it works. Fanning it does do something that works, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Fanning it does do
touch
something.
your damn eyes. I know it was only this bit, but
Jesus. No. Woo! It just made me wanna. No, get a grip. I'm a little dramatic, but like.
I don't think you are. I think it's
burning.
bad.
Okay, let me see what it's doing.
Oh my god.
A little bit got on my shoulder. Is this what herpes feels like? I'm gonna let y'all see what's happening with my ear right now. As you can see, the hole is getting smaller. It's scabbing up, it's turning a little white.
It's puckering is what is happening. It's the way that the acid is reacting. It's like not getting it smaller. It doesn't just shrink.
Bitch, I feel like a crackhead. I want to do all... I can't use my hands.
What is she itching for? Ah, it's everywhere.
It's already been 6 minutes.
Oh my god.
It looks like that I put a lot on the bottom, but not at the top. So I'm going to take a little bit more. Now, I do not recommend this, kiddos, but like I said... Ooh! I should have never did that!
Oh, ow, 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 ow.
I should have never done that, but you can't do one to one side and not the other, though. That's the problem about having two earlobes. If you got sensitive teeth and you put ice on that motherfucker, that's a worse feeling than this, baby. Okay?
I don't know if I believe you. You can almost feel it. It's like an inner, like, excruciating pain. It'd be like a stinging, burning pain. It would just, like, it would hurt. It would hurt a lot. So she's toning it down at the moment. We can tell her reaction. I think her reaction is very real. I think this is how it is feeling. But why would you do it to yourself? Oh, why would you do it to yourself?
Let me get a big pic too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, it's been approximately 10 minutes. Kiddos.
Oh, they look so bad.
I'm gonna give you a close-up of my
so
ear.
Reddish purplish.
Now, this is the result. Let me see. Doesn't really hurt. I don't know. I might have diluted the acid too much, but even if so, it's 100%. So I couldn't have diluted it too much. At most is maybe like 80 or 75%, but it's not really hurting.
Probably because the tissue is dead. Everything in that area has died. There won't be feeling in a dead part of your skin, flesh, nerves. Like, they're gone. It's done. They're gone.
It's not hurting. Now the initial hurt, baby girl, that initial hurt, that was something.
Definitely was.
Take a little paste,
Oh,
man.
stop touching things. You can see she's sort of like getting close to the face with those phalanges, and I'm not loving it. It's so risky, and the fact that someone who isn't a professional doing something like this, but also getting it professionally done, they don't do this. You're supposed to go to someone who is medically certified to use scalpels and cut and stitch and reconstruct your ears.
You know what? I'm gonna actually take it in between my fingers because I know that I got a lot in places I wasn't supposed to get it in. So I took a little bit of the paste. About this much. You only got one earlobe, bitch. Don't be wasteful. I'm just gonna. It doesn't hurt. I'm applying a little bit of pressure, not a lot of pressure, honestly. It doesn't
It looks
hurt
so
at all.
gross.
To me, it doesn't like it closed majorly.
No.
So that just means that I'm going to be able to do another treatment sooner rather than later. Honestly, I think I can do another treatment in the next 3 days. Like, I'm not feeling any soreness. Now, you do want to wait till it fully heals, but I heal very quickly.
Every client ever. I know my body and I heal very quickly. So you heal very quickly from acid burns because you've done this before. Because we've all done this before. Like, no. That's like another part of this that is so risky is you don't know how your body's going to react to this. Because it isn't a common thing that we put acid on our skin, on our body, in our earlobes. A lot of people thinking, I've seen someone else do it, it'll be fine. That's the whole problem with any of this stuff that goes up on YouTube or on TikTok or wherever it's going, is the fact that it's like, it's just people at home experimenting basically. So you are experimenting when you do something like this.
See, it's not even a perfect circle anymore. Before it was kind of more like
It looks
a circle.
fucked.
Now it's looking like somebody's anus.
It looks so, like, dead.
This is a cut/burn. You do not want to add any germs to this. My hands are washed and prepped already. So I'm just going to... Actually, I'm lying. I didn't go and wash and prep my hands already because I had already put some on my finger. But I'm telling you, the viewer, to do that. Don't be like me. Is my lobe.
Or not only could this turn into an infection, it could turn septic, it could literally eat away at more of the earlobe. She did like an update video.
What's up, fuckers? I just coming to y'all real quick because people keep leaving me comments underneath my other videos pertaining to my ears. So I just came to give you a real quick update on how my ears are doing. My ears are not fully closed, but I do wear a lot of dangly earrings. I was at one point at 7/16, like I already told y'all. So I went from this to this. But keep in mind, I've been wearing earrings like this in my ears throughout the healing process, which I don't recommend, but you know, I do what I want.
They have closed a lot, however, even if she hadn't been wearing earrings, they might have closed a little bit less than that. But the thing is, she was only at that 7/16. Looking at that, that kind of is basically the size that would go down to. She may have just sped up the process by putting the acid on it, but it would have closed to that size regardless. So it was kind of pointless doing the whole thing.
I've done the process maybe 3 times by now.
You put yourself through all of that.
I think it's been like 3 times.
To close them to the same
do it again
size.
today now that I'm making a video about it. But like I said, I went from this to this. A lot of people have been asking if it works. Yes, it works. So my ear is about, it's not that big.
The first video was filmed June 8 and the update was done on July 29th. So really it's been like nearly 2 months, and she said she did it 3 times. Now the thing is, your lobes would probably almost have done the exact same thing in almost the exact same time. So the process may have been sped up slightly, but hardly. So all I can come to with that was it was kind of a waste of time, and I think it's kind of a waste of time for anyone to do this. I tried to look at some of the other videos. They didn't really have like a solid update like that. Really, it doesn't work. It's not worth it. Your ears will literally close to that same size. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give me a like down below and subscribe to my channel if you're new here. Let me know if there's any other crazy videos that you guys have found or you've seen that you would love for me to react to, because I'm all about it. And I'll be back very soon. Bye.